Welcome to real-life crime stories. Man charged of rape learns why the right sex crime lawyer makes all the difference. Imagine being falsely accused of the worst possible crime ever. That's what Joe faced when a detective called him to tell him that his stepdaughter had told a friend in school that she was raped by him. After calling a number of lawyers, Joe decided that top attorney Saul Bienenfeld's record on dealing with sex crimes was one of the best in New York City. Upon being retained, Bienenfeld immediately contacted the district attorney and informed him that his client planned on testifying and to inform the grand jury of the absolute absurdity of the charges. Bienenfeld also knew that no stone could be left unturned if his client had any chance of walking away from this. The first step was to make sure he could track his client's movements for every hour of every day over the months within which Joe's stepdaughter had accused Joe of the rape allegations. This included hiring private investigators and securing phone records, ATM records, and all forms of receipts such as theater tickets. Bienenfeld then had a polygraph expert administer a lie detector test to Joe, the result of which determined that Joe was being truthful when he said that he never touched his stepdaughter. Ever. Even though the lie detector test was a big positive, Bienenfeld knew the jury trial was going to be tough. So he prepared Joe for his grand jury testimony for 7 days straight. But then just before the grand jury hearing came another breakthrough. After a damning deposition with the girl's mother, Bienenfeld got her to admit she did not believe her daughter. In fact, he was able to uncover she had had her taken to a doctor who determined that her daughter's hymen was still intact despite her informing the police that her stepfather had intercourse with her. The day of the grand jury hearing finally arrived and Joe testified in front of the 23 grand jurors. All the way through, they were on the edge of their seats listening to him as he recounted his activities with all the backup proof Bienenfeld and his team had put together, showing he never had the opportunity to have raped his stepdaughter. And to add further doubt in the mind of the jury that the charges against Joe were true, Bienenfeld delivered the results of the polygraph test. Finally, Bienenfeld called for the mother to take the stand to testify about her daughter and urged the grand jurors to ask the mother what the doctor said. 20 minutes after the mother's testimony, the grand jury returned a no true bill. In plain English, that meant Joe would not be indicted and the case had to be dismissed. That night, Bienenfeld and Joe shared an emotional celebration at a local restaurant where Joe thanked his attorney for saving his life. Thanks for watching. Real-life crime stories by law offices of Saul Bienenfeld. Need help? Got questions? Call 212-363-7701 www.bienenfeldlaw.com. Disclaimer. Although these cases are public record, the names of the parties have been changed to protect their privacy and that the images are not of our clients or the parties to the proceedings.